back to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media,
the voice of the community.
I am Dr. Bizness.
And I'm the one and only Lady G.U.N.S, which means I am greatness under no stipulation.
And joining us here in the studio is the wonderful, vivacious, fabulous
gas station owner.
Yeah.
Future gas station owner. QT. Like cutie.
She did more than wrote the vision and made it plain.
Exactly.
She got them posted up all over the place.
That's right.
That means it'll be mine soon.
That's right.
Excellent.
When your show air?
Every Friday at 10 p.m. The show is called High Vibes Radio. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Why is it high vibes?
Yeah,
because
What you high about? You're not supposed to get high.
No, you can if you want to. I'm definitely gonna do something for your stoners and my 420 friendly people. But
420 friendly.
Yeah, meaning you don't have to be partaking in that, but you could just hang around people who like to get themselves
Ain't that
together.
like a contact high or something?
Well, it don't have to necessarily be that because you don't always have to smoke. You can just consume and just really be around
So you
somebody
don't
who
have
can
to
chill.
do that.
So
When
like
I was
the
in-
brownies, you put the stuff in the brownies?
Or whatever you eat.
Or Rice Krispie treats and
Not
stuff?
even something sweet. It can be like salad dressing.
I went to Northwestern State University in Louisiana, in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and I went to my very first college party, house party, and I knew something was up when I pulled up, and they had a sign on the lawn that said, "This way to the smokehouse."
Oh.
And when I got to the house, literally, when you open it, it was just a blue light, black light, blue light, whatever they call them things,
Yeah.
and fog. And every room, like one room, they had folks playing dominoes and spades and stuff like that. Of course, the kitchen was full of beer pong and, the typical whatever. But they had one particular room where you would go in and they had a wet towel stuck under the door. So you come in, they go back, and you could just sit in there. Others were smoking and you could just catch
Catch the contact.
And you stayed?
No, absolutely.
But yet she
not.
describing all the rooms and
let me
they had
tell
little
you.
wet
What
towel
you do?
underneath. I was like, how you know the wet towel was underneath?
Because
And they
literally,
playing spades and stuff. How you know they playing
When-
spades?
Well, that was in a different room.
I wouldn't have crossed the threshold.
No, I definitely was interested. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, the smokehouse, like y'all got hot links or what?
Because
brisket, salmon, what we
taking
talking?
barbecue?
I didn't
grandparents, they
know.
had a smokehouse. It was out back.
Yeah,
and that's where they had the links and
I
stuff.
had never been exposed to drugs
Okay.
ever. So, heck, I'm here now. I had no idea. I had no intentions of staying. I was an athlete, so that wasn't. I could not
couldn't do
come
it
up
anyway.
hot. No, and then the smell. It's not an aroma that I enjoy.
Right.
But when you come in, I was clearly the freshman. They was like, let's give you a tour, and they showed me where all the rooms were. And when we went into the little wet towel black light room, had the music playing, and literally they were just sitting around talking, chilling.
Yeah,
the one thing that I did not see that I thought would be there, because I've seen on TV, is you catch somebody in a closet or somebody in a room, two people making out. None of that was happening. It was strictly just smokehouse.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, so what do y'all do when the cops come? Because y'all know y'all smell, right? Like, how do y'all, the neighbors, and it was a townhouse. So I'm like,
Oh, wow,
the
the
neighbors don't know, like, anything.
They gotta know, 'cause they way
For
too
me, again, being an athlete, I had no interest in partaking and have ever been interested in partaking in any substance activities. But two, my parents would kill me if the cops came. And I got...
Busted for that
busted
anyway.
with that, and I wasn't doing
Yeah.
anything, so I did. I definitely took the tour and appreciated the opportunity.
Did you go home after that?
I
Because
didn't. No,
it sounded like-
I went out with some of my other friends because we were really, when you watch movies and it's got them freshmen that's never been out the house and they're all, we were
That was
them, and we went, but we talked about it like we was there the whole night. And then, did y'all make it to the smokehouse? Oh man, you know what? They had this game of spades going. All we know is they had it
5
going.
minutes, honey.
Nah, it wasn't even 5. Like we walked in and walked out. But we ended up going somewhere eating pizza. Or, I don't know. We couldn't go back to our dorms. Everybody was at the party. We didn't want to look like losers.
So y'all went and did something safe.
Something very safe.
They sat in the QT. Yeah. Had pizza.
We had I forgot. I can't remember the name of it, but it was this little It was like a Waffle House style place, like it's 24-hour diner, and that's where everybody went after the club. We probably ended up there and just waiting for
Everybody
to come in.
8 o'clock,
So
you know.
so you be part of the
8
crowd.
p.m., you know. Yeah.
Right. We
Opened up
wanted
for
to be a
everybody.
part of the crowd, but we were never partakers with the crowd.
Well, that's good.
We could tell you what happened. Like we were right there in it. Like we started it. I see. So, you know, dude, we know nobody's name. You know, dude, number 23. No, JV. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So anyway, and then.
Y'all were 5 minutes in that.
That was it. That was it.
Don't
we
make
hear
no
we hear
sense.
one joke and we repeat it like, you know, old boy said such and such and such. So they always thought we were part of the
Part of the crowd.
because we remember the jokes. We
You
remember who was
in
talking
the
about.
VIP room that they couldn't get into, and then that's when you got all your jokes and
We
stuff.
wasn't even in the room. We were just in hearing range.
Had the glass up against the wall.
Outside on the porch. Outside on the porch. You be loud
in
enough.
Be interrogating people when they come out. So what they talk about? What jokes did you hear?
No, you had to hear them firsthand, so you ain't mess them up. You couldn't get because you know the Fox had a brown paper bag that would change by the time it got to you. So, rule of thumb, you at least had to be the authentic listener, even if from afar.
A professional eavesdropper.
A professional eavesdropper,
Okay.
right?
I was at
Before
this,
there was Siri and Alexa, there was us. Just ask us.
I was at this house warming, and they
was a
had
house
snacks.
party. It
No, it was a house
Telling yourself,
warming.
you gotta clean it up. I
It
told
was
my
a
truth.
warm. It's
I
true.
told my truth.
No, it is true. It was not a party. It was a house warming.
It started off as a warming.
I left after
The
we
party got started?
No, after we did the blessing and everything. I
Oh,
had to
Lord.
exit because they had little countertop and they had finger foods and stuff like that, and they had brownies.
Oh.
So I wasn't familiar with, and somebody had said, "Pastor, you don't want to."
Don't
I'm
touch
like,
that.
but it's brownies. It was like, yeah, you don't want those brownies. I'm like, well, why not?
You touched
Now,
it
I was naive, so I really didn't know what they were talking about. But
But they got nuts in them. I don't have a nut allergy. I can
It
eat
was
walnuts.
like, yeah, those are the funny brownies.
Well,
And
I
you're
hope
not
you
gonna-
did not partake in
I
those.
did not.
Okay.
I did not. I
good.
appreciated
Y'all both
that
do
they
safe
saved
stuff.
me from that. So I had angels looking out for me because I was certainly getting ready to go in. I was going to take 2 or 3, you know,
gonna be
because I
sitting
was
down
hungry
somewhere.
too, and I hadn't had a brownie in a minute. So
You was gonna be sitting
I
down
was getting
somewhere
ready-
asleep.
First
for a
it's
few
brownies,
days.
then it's roofies.
For a
next
few
day-
days. I'll wake up with my clothes off. Be like, what happened?
Can't get
Well, I'm
close.
glad
Yeah.
that both of y'all do safe things, but I do partake a little bit. So
Okay.
yeah, but I like to like get people
What for?
just to calm myself down sometimes.
To calm herself down.
Yoga do that for me.
Yeah, I do
How-
yoga
how you
and
get
meditation,
uncalm?
but it's not like a heavy thing. You know, it's how you drink coffee twice a week. That's how I feel about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why aren't you calm anyway? Isn't there like a natural calm?
Well,
and-
calm is like, yeah, you know what? It's some stuff called natural calm. If I'm really upset, I drink it. Have you ever heard of that?
Is it cannabis?
I've heard
related?
of
No, it's not.
Melaleuca.
It's not. It's,
melatonin.
Melatonin.
Yeah,
No, it's
that'll
this stuff
slow
called
down.
natural calm. It's like a magnesium powder, and it really calms you down for real.
Because they have Valium.
It's like at
Valium
all the
root.
vitamin
They got
stores. Valerian root.
Valerian root.
I just
Right.
gave that to my dogs.
Really?
Yes.
How you gonna change their nature? They supposed
Because
to
they
bark and bite.
They
and-
needed to be on the schedule, so that's what they got for bed.
That's a shame.
No, that's
I
for
ain't
real.
mad
They
at
were
you.
cage
She
trained.
drugged them.
Okay. Natural calm.
And that's why you don't have kids. Because you'd be straight
I'm not
up
gonna give 'em
roofing
valerian
them.
root. I'm not giving my kids valerian root. That's
Here's
what
some
I got.
Benadryl.
No, it's
Bottoms
fine.
up.
But that's far more natural than Benadryl.
Yeah, I can't do
Yeah,
valerian root.
Valerian
Natural.
root. Yeah.
If your child is
Bring that
teething, give it a
in-
piece of
and
valerian.
mellow.
Let
Oh
it
no, I
know.
ain't gonna give no drugs.
No on
I ain't gonna
this.
give no drugs. No, that's that is.
But it's
what it is.
natural. But I don't know. I
I
never did
wouldn't-
that. I don't know.
I would
Get
do
that
it
knock
for
at the
my
door.
No way.
And you've tried
Be drug
the
testing the
natural.
kid.
Look, you looking it up? Yes.
Yes, hunty.
Yes, I had to because
Natural.
it actually really helps.
Vitality calm. What's that?
Does it make you sleepy?
No, not at
It
all.
just-
It just kind of replenishes what you're depleting in minerals, basically. So sometimes you know how you don't have certain minerals in your system or your
That's
levels.
called multivitamin.
But multivitamins make me gain weight and they make me sick.
Yeah.
So I
Really?
Yeah, I do not feel good when I take multivitamins.
You serious?
Me
They
either.
do not affect me well.
Someone gave me the women's daily supplement type
Yes.
things, and it was like a 2-month. You know how they come in the big packs or whatever. And I wanted to take them to see how. I knew once I wouldn't. You can't take it just once. See what
Right.
it would do. First of all, I can't swallow
That big old pill.
No, ma'am. So I literally every single one. It made me feel a little weighted and heavy. I didn't gain weight, but I just felt like extra full. But I had to crush them and put them in my breakfast smoothies. And then anything with a capsule, I had to squeeze the whatever was in it out. I was like, I can't
That's too much.
do all of that.
That's too much for me.
I'd rather cook a whole meal faster to replace whatever I'm supposed to be taking. So.
That stuff is good. Natural Calm is actually really good.
I want something equivalent to Adderall.
It does not.
What's Adderall?
Adderall, boy, that's the wake-up juice of Americans.
You need to try that then.
No, that makes you calm. I want Adderall is actually they prescribed it to me after I came off life support because I needed to get my
You have to wake up.
not just wake up,
Stay
but
awake.
get I was in a coma for 4 days.
Oh, okay.
So I literally had a 3% chance of survival. Like they were not expecting me to live. So just to be able
Trying
to
to get out
stay
of work.
alert, right? Because it was that bad. I will quit. But to be able to stay alert and to be able to connect with things and kind of get a rhythm back, because it was almost like being a newborn. You
had to
being
learn
able to
everything
walk
over.
again, right? So too.
Okay. I'm just checking.
I know how to handle now. And mind you, it wasn't yesterday.
I was in a coma last week.
I don't know.
But they gave me Adderall
Sometimes you
for
gotta
clarity.
check, these things.
For clarity and energy and focus.
Yes.
Is really what it was for.
Ginkgo biloba.
And it was great, but it actually can become addictive.
Yes.
Like an
Really?
I was
opioid.
thinking
So they
people-
don't
Is it an
give you
opioid or
long.
when they talk about opioid
I don't
addictions?
know. They say Adderall is kind
fall?
of like meth.
Like meth.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, for real. That's-
Well, me being,
people who abuse it, that's the kind of symptoms that they have. So
Oh, with
I
you
don't even
scratch and
know
stuff. What you
like
do?
picking, like just like a meth head would do.
How you? What you say?
A meth. Somebody with that.
Oh,
Some meth.
I don't
real
know
bad.
what meth
Only
people
thing
do.
I know about meth people.
Y'all live in
We
this
don't.
city and y'all don't see that.
Nah. I
What does
just
it
when they
look
got
like?
bad
I just
teeth.
figure
It
people.
looks a mess.
I
It
just
I just
figure
know when they
that's
got
how
real
they are.
bad teeth and they all
They don't
like
have
brown
control
and
of their
ate
bodies
up
or
and
nothing.
stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That I know, and they had that thing in their lip where they smoking all the time, and like the skin came off, and so it's
I thought they like played a trumpet or something.
they
No.
wish.
No, because I knew somebody who was a professional trumpet player, and he
They
had this
do
thing in his.
I used to play
whatever.
the tuba. I used to have the little
Tuba? You must have been bullied.
I was not bullied. I was actually protected.
bullied.
I was protected. The whole band wrote for me.
A tuba.
A female tuba player, and I
That didn't
always,
make no sense.
I was the
You
bomb.
were not loved
I was
at
the
all.
whole band in the school.
You know what, QT? I really can see you rocking.
I was not playing though. I won't do formations and play at the same time. That's too much. But I was a concert band.
He's like, I'll sit down.
already
Jack.
I can rock a
I'll
blow,
sit
but I
down.
can't rock a blow.
Okay, do
That's
both.
like Bobby Brown when he performed with New Edition. Y'all want me to sing or dance? It's gonna be
Exactly.
one or the
I'm
other.
gonna
Can't
say
do
the one
both.
spot and say this
Uh-huh.
first, or I can move around and I say nothing.
Right.
That's
Pretty much.
how it was.
Pretty much. Okay, bless your heart. You still play?
No, I don't.
Okay. As quiet as it kept, I played clarinet. I was first chair. I was bad at the clarinet. I just knew I was going
What you was gonna get a scholarship for?
something, but
What
I
happened?
didn't. Started looking up people who played clarinet, and now none of them look like me. And what they played, I ain't want to play. I'm
Do
like,
your own thing.
I didn't have the support.
You could have been the
To
baddest
do
jazz
that.
clarinet player out here.
And if
I'm
I knew
saying.
like what I know now, and then you can hook up electronics to it and mic it and whatnot and saxophone, I would have been bad, but it just didn't work out that way, and I didn't have the support. So
Yeah, I left the tuba alone. Wasn't making me no money.
I
so
tried to do that with the
left it alone.
keyboard, but I was classically trained, so
Yeah.
Mozart and Bach and Beethoven and stuff till 12 years, and they wanted me to join a symphony type thing. I'm like, that's
wrong with
they were
that?
grooming me for that. Ain't no black people in the symphony.
What? I just
So-
seen a black composer.
Now I'm talking about back then. Ain't that nobody.
Breaking the
No.
chains.
No.
I ain't want to be hung. I don't know what they be doing during their break time. What? You go to break time and you don't come back, and ain't nobody asking any questions. Exactly.
We shall continue the
Everybody
concert
in
without
the
our
audience
pianist.
and everybody on stage.
You the pianist. They ain't gonna get
Yeah, nah,
rid of you.
There was a movie.
No siree.
About
Still play?
What'd you say?
Oh,
There
no.
was
I had a whole conversation with somebody about that earlier this week, and they were like, "Guess what I just found out?" I text back, "If the glove don't fit, you must have quit." I didn't know what they were talking about. And then they sent back a picture of Bugs Bunny playing the piano. They found out I had played. So I'm like, no, not no more. That was the old me, not the new me. And you know, she played clarinet, and then I brought up I played clarinet, and I was like, "Oh, we need to." I was like, "No, that
Y'all need to
time
make a
has
band.
passed." You know.
I'm saying.
I actually had a few of them. Yeah,
You didn't play
at
in
you.
them?
Yeah, I played in them.
okay.
I was on stage and
And
everything.
you are no longer.
you play
Wait,
the
you know what?
piano?
He probably had one of those Carrie episodes. Did they pour pig's blood on you at a concert and traumatize you from music?
Actually, a pair of bloomers came up, and that traumatized me.
Okay.
So I was like, nah, not no more.
You had fans then.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
they were committed.
Panties on stage.
Yeah.
Now the cute ones was one thing, but then when you get the bloomers,
That's the full coverage.
that's time. I need to hang it up at that point.
His best friend is like, "Mom, I can't believe you." Your mom dropped these.
That's funny.
But yeah, that was
She like,
another life.
Dr. Business, you want to have a sleepover with Roy tonight? You's invited. You welcome to stay. Come on in here, baby. Is you hungry? Let us feed you what you want to eat.
Exactly.
You want something to eat?
Talk about traumatized. I still be in therapy.
Oh,
They had me locked up in a rubber room with drugs and chained to the bed. And
I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat.
Man.
Oh,
how can people tune into you?
They can tune in to me on WDRBmedia. I mean, right?
Daytime.
Daytime.
Name of the show.
Oh, it's called High Vibes Radio.
Okay.
It's every Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my name is QT, like cutie, not like Quick Trip.
yeah.
And I'm here to elevate your vibes every time. So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
And they're gonna tune in and they're gonna hear what
Hey,
what is
they're
it that they're gonna experience?
They're going to experience at least some type of elevation. You're not going to listen to my show and get to the end of it and not feel some kind of way about doing better for yourself. So, like, leave a
And
little
you have
snippets
potential.
and bits.
And you have potential.
Everybody has potential.
I see nothing but untapped potential.
That's it.
You have potential.
That's how it make you feel.
That's my favorite commercial,
lying to folk,
Pinocchio.
though.
They got to believe in themselves now. I don't have any control over that. I'm just giving you the tidbit.
You just throw it out there.
Yes.
You the tools,
Catch
you
it
pick 'em
or
up.
no.
Right.
So for those that don't have potential, they just
Listen,
Just
and
listen in anyway.
Listen and get the and learn the new song that I'm gonna play. It's probably a new artist or somebody that they never heard of. So
That's what I'm talking
Excellent.
about.
Highlighting new artists, local artists, people coming out the box.
yeah, people coming out the box, some good alternative R&B, some things like that.
excellent.
Yeah, that's what my show is.
Family, you have been tuned into the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media,
The voice of the community. Excellent.
Yay! Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
You gotta go. You can stay.
I can stay. I mean, I'm gonna go over here and get one of these bananas. I'm a little hungry.
Okay, we'll go grab a banana and come back.
Is your